They figured out Drowzee. It's that really the possibilities of how many Drowzees there are in the world, and they just have to go with that one. I know it's a story, it's a part of the game, but seriously, they automatically know when there could be like 50,000 Drowzees in the world that could be that one, despite the fact we know it's not.
What the?
Okay,
We have to go after them. I think Drowzee's captured Azurill.
You think?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay, not think. They did, because of my psychic abilities.
Yes. Cyndaquil is now part fire psychic type people. Enjoy the new generations.
Oh, basically, I am Victini.
Yes,
Even
yes,
though
you are.
Victini wasn't released at the time this game was made. Spoilers, people. Spoilers.
Well, technically, Lucario wasn't released at the time of Pokemon Red and Blue. I mean, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue. He was mentioned.
This is your third dungeon, Mount
Your
Bristle.
first. This is actually your first real dungeon that you might actually have trouble with, unless you leveled up from the other
I
ones.
thought you were going to say the same thing you did last time.
No,
Seriously.
I actually made a mistake. The last one was not a real dungeon. This one actually is, because it's one with an actual boss.
So, Mount Bristle, there's lots of normal types in here, and it has 9 floors. There's Machop, Geodude, Judeo, Spinarak, Starly, and the 2 Nidorina and Nidorinos on there.
There are 2 Geodudes onto your... Yeah, there you go.
Wait, why did I say 2?
You don't see the one below?
No, I said 2 Nidorinos and Nidorinas by mistake.
I think you're trying to separate them in your mind, but instead you did that. So really organize your files better. It's a mess in here.
What files?
The ones in your brain. That's how your brain works, you know. People inside here organize their files. I just sit here watching them and occasionally mess them up.
Ouch. Road, follow me.
See, this is your first real dungeon. If you don't properly prepare, you didn't, you may have trouble.
I did. I've got an all-round berry.
I meant level-wise. You're only level 8.
Yeah, but I didn't get that much experience.
I'd have suggested a level or 2 higher at least, before feeling more than confident enough to come here.
Unfortunately, didn't level as much, so you should be in an average around about 8 or 9 at the moment if you're going to this dungeon. But if you're like lucky enough to be 10, that's great. There doesn't seem to be any Pokemon around.
You did miss the upper floors.
Nah, I'm just gonna go to the next floor.
By upper floors, I meant upper part of the room, not the stairs.
Yeah, the upper part of the dungeon, do you mean?
Yeah, those 2 areas that you doesn't.
Oh yes! This is my first XI seed. Always pick these up, no matter what.
They're fairly useful.
They are definitely useful. You need to save them up for boss battles, and
I
you'll
never
know
really
why
used it
later
for
on.
boss battles. There's a specific boss that I want to give some people if they have the option. So a tip before we enter the dungeon.
Which is?
I can't tell you because we're very far from that boss.
Oh,
I believe you know which one I'm talking about.
oh dear, dead end. Didn't want that. Yeah, you will get dead ends in dungeons, and they're really annoying.
I actually recommend using those dead ends if you need it, to press the A-B button together to heal that way. Because enemies will only become able to attack you in single file. It's easier to manage. And if you hide behind your partner while doing that, your partner will take them out for you. Just keep an eye on your partner, making sure he or she won't die.
Unfortunately, it will mean you're going to be cornered. Oh yeah, Cherry Berry. Heals paralysis.
Being cornered by one Pokemon at a time is still better than being cornered by 4 or 5 surrounding you.
Like in a monster house.
Yes, in a monster house, you'll definitely want moves like Discharge, Heat Wave, etc., etc. Vacuum Cut if you're desperate, because that thing's pathetically weak.
I'm gonna check my experience. Still need a lot more experience.
You might want to try leveling up a bit after we record this dungeon. After you record this dungeon, I'm just co-commentating.
We'll need like an opportunity to do so.
I think after this dungeon might be nice.
You
can do a shortcut.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, styles are really annoying in this dungeon because they're quite powerful. They might not look like it, but they are quite powerful. And
also, as you noticed, Starly was sleeping. Sleeping Pokemon that will not wake up until you move to a spot that's adjacent to them.
Yeah, a square that's right next to them.
That's what I said.
Or if you attack them from a long range.
Well, true, yeah. Obviously.
Or if they get woken up somehow.
How else are they gonna get woken up?
Forgot how, but you know.
Uproar? Well, yeah, Uproar will wake Pokemon up here. And prevent them from sleeping as well. You did forget a corner in the upper right. Oh yeah, an apple.
Gonna pick that up. Oh dear, Geodude. I used Tackle. It wasn't very effective. Ow.
Well, Cynical's not gonna get an effective move at all against rock types.
Oh, great. Vine Whip. Definitely needs that.
Yes, you do. Did your partner just level up before you?
Yeah. I told you.
There we go again.
Yeah, that's how it works. Because, you know, of XP group systems.
Well, it's your fault for choosing Cyndaquil. Well, actually, it's your fault for choosing Bulbasaur. Cyndaquil,
I don't mind if my partner levels up before me.
I know, but I still don't consider Bulbasaur that good of a Pokemon to use. It's so many weaknesses, so many things.
You're not really confident in my partner, are you?
No, I'm highly confident in your character, just not your partner.
Cyndaquil isn't like that powerful though, and you will.
It's still effective.
Our grass type still is quite good mid game, as I've mentioned.
Just not the best in the beginning or end.
Oh, did you see what happened with the Judo? Occasionally, they'll eventually.
Occasionally.
They'll actually get scared and run away from you like that.
No, that's the ability, run away activated. When their HP reaches basically flashing zone, they will run away and will not fight you. Unless they get trapped, and then I think they might attack you. They will take any means necessary to get away from you. Which is where that diagonal moving I mentioned in an earlier episode comes in handy. They will do that, and you will want to as well if you want to keep up.
Oh, such a long road. I mean, path.
You could consider it a road. From our angle, it looks like that, but from their angle, it looks kind of like a maze, you have to think.
Grew to level 9, finally. Yeah, I might get 1 or 2 more levels.
You might. We're starting to, what, 3rd floor, maybe? I actually think you might get another level.
Yeah, we're only at like a third of the way there, so.
Man, just a sleeping Machop. More experience for you. Are you whistling now?
I'm not whistling.
Sounds like it.
Must be your imagination.
I am your imagination. So your imagination has an imagination. You're really freaky, you know that?
I'm not freaky, you're freaky.
I am you! Technically, some form of you. You decided to shove it.
No, you're my conscience, that's different.
Conscience? What the hell is a conscience?
You don't know what conscience is. Basically, it's the voice in your head.
That's not the way you pronounce it. Conscience.
How do you pronounce it then, mister?
I pronounce something like conscience.
Oh, that. Yeah. I occasionally pronounce it wrong.
Please, let's not go into pronunciation.
I'm not making a dictionary here, are we?
No, I'll try not to. Not my fault you have a dictionary in here. It's interesting to read, even if it's all wrong. Ooh, what could that seed be down there?
A seed? Oh, that. Yeah. It's a sleep
I know
seed.
Oh, okay.
Not that interesting.
Still very... Hey, it's still useful.
A bit.
A bit. Yeah, the fact that you could make a Pokemon fall asleep and keep them immobile for several movements is not useful at all. That's how I gave my explanation of that seed. Remember, please do not eat seeds if they have some kind of effect like that.
Yeah, a negative
It will
effect.
be done on you. Though if you want to use an excise seed on yourself, feel the need. If you feel the need to, go ahead. I just don't recommend it. Everything looks weird, but you'll be able to figure out what's what.
Ow, poison sting. Lucky to actually get poison there. I still haven't used the smoke screen combo yet, because fire types obviously have smoke screen, and smoke screen is actually quite useful in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games because it doesn't reduce accuracy, but it actually inflicts a special status on them. I think I'll be able to show it here at this little test subject of ours.
Wasn't it called haze or something effect? I don't know. Don't really remember.
Use, smoke screen, use.
Haze.
And it will say the Pokemon became a whiffler. Basically, they can't actually hit at you at all. They'll keep on missing.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually, they'll actually recover from that status, though.
Yeah, Cyndaquil is great in this area because using smoke screen because it never uses its size anyways. It's like a Pokemon version of Brock.
Hopefully, I don't get poisoned.
You're attacking it. Doesn't it have poison point?
Yeah, I should go back to the exit. Oh, it's a Nidorino. The weird thing is, they always hit pink in this game. Not purple. It's like, they're pink. And you think, what's this great big pink thing that's going towards me? And it's a Nidorino.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was thinking, they add a new Pokemon I've never seen.
Oh, I got poisoned.
Nidorino? Also, it's the male ones that have poison point. I could have sworn the female ones had it too. Strange.
Yeah, they do, I think.
It's just you happen to miss the billions of invisible points on its body.
Well, I don't know, it's maybe because I like Nidorinos better than Nidorinos.
You're more careful with it.
And there's another one, what on earth?
Normally you'll want to fight everything you can, but considering your poison, go ahead. Oh yes, if you have pretty much any status element, it will be healed upon moving to the next floor. So your health will remain the same. Stats, I'm not 100% certain. It's been a while since I played.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it is, because I remember it resets.
Are you using
Oh no! What on earth?
What happened? Did you get poisoned again? Oh crap! You actually?
Oh, that's the first fail I've had in a while.
Want to keep it in the video? Or are you just gonna cut this? Because I don't really think we can have that much commentary. What I think you should do is cut it here and start recording again when we're back on the 5th floor. Considering we just started the floor.
Actually, I won't put in the bloopers unless the video's quite long. Yeah, let's see.
I still think we should start from floor 5 again. Because really, do you really want to start recording from the 1st floor again? Second dot heal to 2 HP. You're gonna need it.
Right, I've just returned from the dead, and I have to try this a second time, because I just died and I wasn't paying attention to my health. And then look what happens. 2 Nidorinas and a Spender. Great, this is going to be friggin' annoying.
Earlier, I recommended being at least level 10. For the average player, level 10 to 12 will definitely do. For this guy, if he gets through this before level 20, I will give him a round of applause.
Right, I'm just going to put Lancelot in front, because, you know, she won't take too much damage.
Well, that's from the poison types, but you might want to help instead of just cowering behind the actual timid Pokemon on this team. Really? I can see why Lancelot wants to be a partner with you. You just hide behind it while it does all the fighting.
It's called gaining self-conscience. I mean, not self-confidence.
Self-conscious. Not just have that word stuck in your head. It's funny how Lancelot is now doing all the fighting when early in the series it just didn't want to do anything, just hide. Hell, it couldn't stand over.
Well, you got to make your partner useful sometime.
Yes, just not make it do everything.
It was just one major battle, and that was it.
One major battle. That was a major battle.
Well, a battle where we were outnumbered. You know what I mean?
That's such a bad outnumbering. When later on, single Pokemon can your whole team of maximum of 4.
Like Steelix.
Really? Can't kill them?
No, they were just really tough to kill.
When I first saw an Onyx in the old games, I looked at it. How much space does that thing take up? Those things are massive.
Oh my god, you and your quick attack, Starly!
That's what she said.
That's not what she said. That made no sense.
He's referring to what I said earlier about Onyx. If anybody's watching this, I bet they made the comments themselves. Starly's in quick attack. I bet you wish you could recruit a Starly, huh?
What the? I just got sniped by a string shot.
Well,
and I got
you know
sniped by a string shot again. I'm gonna be even slower.
That's annoying. Pokemon with long range moves will constantly spam them as long as they can.
On you.
String shot here does not immobilize you. It actually makes you slower and basically causes you to lose a turn. Same as with agility, you'll be able to move twice in a turn it takes everybody else to move once. Or 3 times in a time, etc, etc, and so on and so forth. You can only stack agility up to like 3 or 4 times. And it will wear off soon. Afterwards. Do not use the berry.
What berry?
The orange berries. Save those. You will need them later.
I am saving them.
Just making sure.
I'm just checking if I had any apples to eat, because I'm going to be hungry at the moment. Soon, I meant.
Go out and get some food. I'll hold up the commentary and I'll somehow manage to play the game without you here.
I meant hungry in-game, not out-game, you idiot.
I know what you meant. I just wanted to say something.
What a joke. Oh, that's an apple. Let's see,
Why did Dodo run
ground,
besides you?
Eat. Me. Yes.
Oh yeah, Pokemon will often, well not often, will occasionally carry an item that they happen to run across. They will ignore poke, but they will pretty much pick up anything else.
They don't ignore poke actually. They actually pick it up.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do pick it up and they will move it around. But I think they can't move more than one amount of poke at any time.
I can't wait to get quick attack on Cyndaquil.
Oh yeah. Quick attack is a 2-square move. It can also bypass your partner in front of you, I believe.
Yeah, a lot of Starlies had that.
Which is
really
highly annoying. You can't even run away properly once it's a square away. You might not want to disturb that neat arena that's up there.
Yeah, don't you just hate it when partners actually go up to the Pokemon and just like disturb them? It's like, no, don't go that way. And they just end up disturbing them.